Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Lavish Roblox. Today we'll be covering how people are scamming Roblox users in 2021 and how to avoid it. Let's get into the video. Number 5, do not fail trade at all. I personally do not get the idea behind a failed trade at all, but if anyone goes for it, I won't really blame them for their option. What I have usually seen is that people fail trade because they either feel bored or they just find it fun trading with someone, but they do not wish to give up their items. Regardless of why popular people fail trade, it has become very common practice among scammers to use the concept of a failed trade to scam people into giving their precious items. They would basically come up to you and ask you to fail trade, and their appearances or the way they talk do not give out any negative vibes, so people tend to accept those failed trades. Number 4, and also don't cross trade. Trading in general has become one of the easiest tricks on the shelf of a scammer. Despite the benefits that we could potentially get from trading inside the platform, the way scammers are out on the loose, looking out for any prey to come their way, and sadly people have no control over their actions. There's an increasing trend in people these days where they go out to different individuals to trade their items. They present a rational and acceptable deal when they won't be apparently robbing the other players of the items. Everything would seem fair and square until you notice that they haven't transferred the Robux to you yet. They then ask you to leave the game and join again, and within the time it takes you to do that, they are long gone. They have also supporters and friends who make it seem like all the things they are offering are very special or something. Or they might use an alt account for this purpose. Number 3, falling trap for scamful games. Another common scams these days are the games that basically trick you into giving them your personal information, and one particular reason why people usually don't see the red flags in the scam is because no one thinks the game can be built in a way that could properly scam you. But the reality is there are tons of games on Roblox that have such scammy features in them. One particular game that does this without any shame or reluctance is Roblox Givid. Now, the game itself should be the first factor that hits you about the game's problems, but just in case you miss the fault in the game, or if someone else made a game with a proper name, what comes inside the game should be evident enough. When you play a little bit of the game, it requires you to insert your Roblox account's password into the pop-up box that opens in front of you. If you insert your username and password over there, you might end up being scammed of your items as well as your Robux, or maybe even your entire account. The solution to this method is pretty simple. No matter who asks you for your password in the game, do not, under any circumstance, give it to them. Following this basic technique would actually save you from these predators. Number 2, making fake friends online. Coming up at number 2 is making friends online on the Roblox platform who aren't really your friends of yours in reality, but they act like it to rob you of your valuables. You would come across a lot of people who would act like they are the most honest and helpful people in the world, but in reality they would have their eyes on your items. Now, I'm not calling for boycotting any prospects of making friends online, but if you end up making friends, make sure you do not give them your personal info. Number 1, scamming people by pretending to be a famous YouTuber. Another very commonly used method by scammers is that they make accounts similar to those of famous YouTubers, and they go out tricking people into believing that. There's little you can do at the moment to find their authenticity, but the general rule of thumb is it seems quite abnormal of a rich and famous YouTuber to go around asking for help. So unless you are 100% sure about the person, do not give them items for free. Make sure you don't fall prey to any of the tricks of the scammer. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.